Cage Warriors is going down this weekend, and we have a welterweight belt up for grabs. And I got one of the competitors, that's the word I want to use, with me right now. Mehrdad Janzemini. How's it going, bro?
My name. I'm just glad to butcher my name.
So, how are you? And secondly, how are you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm feeling amazing. Everything's going to plan. I'm just, waiting for it to happen now, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's get talking about. You're only just back in the UK because you went back stateside. Did you?
Yeah.
Was it going to be this stateside trip was going to happen anyway, or was it specifically booked for the fight?
No, it's gonna happen anyways. I usually do my stuff with Gary Turner and John Danaher and all the guys at Henzo Gracies. I usually do it. So it would have happened regardless. I just went there to end the camp over there.
Now, you were training with another a person there called Erin Blanchfield. She's fighting on Invicta FC. She's a little ninja protege. And what do you think of her skill set? She's making a debut on Invicta. She's already had one pro fight. Can you tell us a bit on your end what you see in that fighter herself?
Who's fighting?
Erin Blanchfield, yeah.
If I saw her face, I might recognize her, but I don't recognize the name.
She won EBI.
Oh, okay. I think I might recognize now, innit?
Yeah, she's where is she? She's a young lass. She's like something crazy, like 18 years old. Let me get it. There's a picture. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw her.
Yeah. She's there. You go. 19 today. There you go. So she's 19 years old. So she won the
legal
EBI.
age.
Yeah.
I'm joking. But yeah, no. If that's the one I remember, looking good. She's fighting Invicta, yeah.
Yeah, same night as you.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so you'll have your fight, yeah, and then straight after Cage Warriors is done, Invicta will be kicking off shortly after. So you've got one after another.
Yeah.
So you're getting a title fight, man. This kind of came about partly due, I think, the UFC happened in Liverpool. Craig White got signed up because he was meant to fight somebody. There was no name put into the hat for him, and then he got signed up short nose. And then you had Carlo got signed up as well because who was it? Bradley Scott's opponent pulled out. Oh,
yeah.
Can't remember who was off the top of my head now, but so all this kind of confusion happened in the welterweight division, and then you get a ring and I get a little phone call saying you fancy having a stab at the title. How did that all come about? Was that just how it went down? They just give you a call? What happened?
Yeah, it was pretty much like I got asked it before, and then they kind of they asked me to do it, to take the fight. They didn't give me an opponent at the time, but I said yeah, sure. And then maybe a few days after, they said no, we're not going to do it. And then they're like, we're going to put Craig White in instead. And then I see Craig White gets the call for the UFC, and then I see Carlo Pedersoli gets the call for the UFC. So then I'm like, well, listen, who else is going to fight for the belt? Like, I've just come off a win. I'm on a 5-fight win streak. I'm a good, I'm a finisher. Why not, And then they accepted, and then they give me this Italian guy. And yeah, that's how it went down, why not put me there? I fight, I'm an exciting fighter.
And Paterno himself, he's got a win streak on him. He's beat Cody McKenzie and John McGuire of late. So do you know much about him yourself, though? Have you bothered looking at him?
Yeah, he seems like an explosive fighter. He's finished these people. Doesn't bother me, these fighters that he's finished, they're good fighters. So it obviously puts him in a better position and a good person to beat on my resume,
Well, the thing is, MMA math doesn't always work out because even if someone was to fight someone who's beat some certain opponents, it never would. It's the crazy.
It never does, Never does.
It doesn't. It's horrible, man.
Anything can happen any minute, And I think I don't know. I think the way he beat John McGuire, it wasn't a clean win. It was I don't know what happened, but he like caught Maguire in on like a takedown kind of thing. And,
Yeah, he was. Maguire shot in for a double leg. No, sorry, they were in the clinch, and Maguire had against the fence. It was like a 1 under 1 over. Then Maguire ended up shooting down for the takedown for a double leg. He couldn't quite finish it. He didn't quite have the grip on him to lift him up. It went up against the cage. Paterno spread his legs, and then he just did like the kind of Travis Brown style elbows. And that rocked, and that kind of must have hit Maguire in the temple. It rocked Maguire. Maguire let go as he kind of stumbled down to the ground, and the guy then it just a couple of strikes in, and the referee stepped in to stop it. That's how it happened. Yeah.
And like Maguire's been fighting for a while, so it's like who knows if his chin's still there. You don't know. Like I've seen the guy's other fights, the Paterno guys. And every punch that he throws, it's not like he's clean knocking everyone out, but he's TKOing them, So like we're not going to assume that he's got soft hands. He's got heavy hands, So I can't allow him to catch like a clean punch, Like,
yeah, you can't start slow because he's quite he'll always try to test out the opponent. I've noticed that in his fights when I watch them, he does like to at least in the first minute, throw out a couple of right straights to see what's happening from their opponent's side.
Yeah. He does that.
I noticed, mate, that you won against Brad Wheeler. You got a very good finish. Now, obviously, that uppercut. I have to ask: did you train that? Is that something you guys saw, or did you just go with the flow? Did your body
Coach
just say
John
do
Durant, we actually was working on that way before. Like as soon as the fight got confirmed, we were watching tape and we were just assessing, how his stance is and what he would probably expect us to do, knowing that I'm a grappler mainly.
Yeah.
And the way that we done the back step was to make it look like I'd be going for a takedown, but really I'm going to come for the uppercut. So that's what we prepared for,
No, and it worked pretty well.
Yeah, it did, right? It was perfect.
It was on point, man. And then I noticed you training with him as well. You went down, you did some stuff with BKK boys as well.
Yeah, I went there, man. Like, because Brad's fighting on the same night as me, and he's looking sharp, Like, I wish the fight kind of went a bit longer so he can also, like, show his skill set, because the guy is, like, a very well-skilled fighter, So it's always good to, and, I've got mad love for the guy. He's a good guy, So it's all love at the end.
Yeah, he is. I love Brad the bits. Really nice guy, mate. I agree.
Guy. But a fight is a fight. Anything happens, and what happened happens. But of course, we're always going to be able to train with each other afterwards. Like it's not a problem. Like that's the good thing about the sport. Afterwards you can all be good. And it was good. I was Jack Mason because obviously Jack knows about the guy I'm fighting, so he's giving me some tips. So I want to thank him for inviting me down to just give me some tips and just giving me some sparring rounds, which is awesome.
Yeah, Jack's a great guy. Yeah, really nice guy. And he's got a good head. He's got a good head for the game. He's been around a while. He's certainly someone you can pick ideas from. And,
he's got a big dick as well, apparently.
Apparently, I haven't seen
a massive shaft, isn't it?
That's the cup he wears. That's what it is. It's a disguised cup.
No. I've heard that. He can walk around. It's like a proper pork chop, like just hanging from his legs, between his legs.
I was down at BKK, but I never got to. I wonder if that's what it is. Big King Kong. That's what it stands for.
Pork chop between his legs. It's a monster shaft.
But look, it's I don't think, mate. That Chelmsford facility though. It's quite nice, isn't it? I haven't been to that one.
I went to Chelmsford. The man, like the chicks were very good looking. I was just looking. I was just like, oh, nice looking girls here.
Yeah, getting on that Tinder.
Yeah, nah, fucking, I can't be full of that shit.
No, you're big time now. You don't need that. Worry about that.
Oh man.
So. When you're over in the States, obviously you're training. So what are you doing in your spare time when you're not training? Obviously, are you just getting out and about, like kind of tourist stuff? What do you do when you're over there?
You know what? Really, if I'm in New York, I'm either training or I'm going to, I'm staying at home and sleeping. To be honest, man, there is nothing else to do. Like until my coach came, then we went out, we went to get some food, we chill out, But when I was alone there, because most of my friends, Henzo's live in New Jersey, so it's way far from me. I can't. It's gonna be a long drive to New Jersey to chill. So yeah, once I train, I just go home. I'll go eat and then I'll go home and chill.
Ah, man, that's cool. So
back in the day, like 2015, early 2016, I'd be like hitting the strip club. I'd be fucking doing some dirty shit, But now I'm just like, I'm just so sold on to my career that I'm just, straight up.
You get out of the way, don't you? You went there, you did that.
I'm still a horny motherfucker, and I'm still jerking off like 5 times a day. Don't worry about that. That's not the way. But it's yeah, but still like now I'm just like so focused. I don't really have time to go out or do anything.
Yeah, you kind of after the fight when when you haven't got anything scheduled, you can have a bit of downtime. But
exactly. Yeah, I got sometimes it's just nice to just relax and
switch off from all, really. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's huge, mate. It's big. It's big. It's good for the body too, because I imagine rolling with Gary isn't a lot of fun. And I suppose your Achilles need a bit of a rest from that.
Yeah, man. They all just fucking rape me on the ground, like not literally, but
like that. Yeah, that kind of.
But
that
yeah,
leg lock game is.
Just like it's good because I go there. I get disheartened because everyone's so high level, but at the end of the day, when I come back, I feel great. I'm sparring with guys who aren't at that level. Still other black belts or other brown belts, other high level MMA guys. I feel great. It's like not going to be a problem for me. But
that is a big thing because like with grappling, especially jiu-jitsu, there's different kind of levels to even in the belt grading. So even if you're a brown or a purple or a black, you can actually be a lot higher even though you're on that certain rank. It's just crazy. Even certain black belts are way stronger than other black belts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got purple belts at Henzo's that would like sub many black belts around here. It's like,
yeah. Because they're quite tight with the grading. A friend of mine trained under Half Gracie.
Oh
and he like really tight with the grading, like really strict, and it took him years to get the grading up. But when he said though, the thing was he would roll with guys who were like you say purples or blacks, and he'd be doing all right, considering that he wasn't their level, like because he just got health held him off. But it's not a bad thing in a way because. Like sometimes you're worried that a lot of people get pushed too quick with those gradings, and you think, is it just to advertise the gym itself rather than teach the martial art in the right way?
Yeah, exactly.
And now, obviously, you've got yourself some skill set though, haven't you? Now with Danaher,
waiting to show it.
Well, obviously, you have to balance it because you can't just. Obviously, he trains. Grappling, and obviously this is going to have punching in and elbows and all that good stuff. So
well-rounded.
Yeah, so
you've got to be well-rounded.
I love the fact that Danaher's probably taken into account mixed martial arts as a sport and kind of figured out the leg lock game for it. He won't obviously it'll be slightly different than a pure grappling comp.
Different setups and shit,
Yeah, definitely, man. And look, you've got those little gems now, and honestly, you are like gold dust in the UK if you think about it. Not the wrestler. Yeah, that's it. Just got to show
gold dust. I'd love to be gold dust. The wrestler is one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah, imagine coming out in that suit with that face paint on.
I have my dick covered in gold though, like him.
You could, or like Gold Member from Austin Powers.
That'd be fucking gold. Gold shaft.
It's gold.
Gold. Imagine.
That would be something special. I tell you what, it'd weigh you down a bit. It'd weigh you down a bit though.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'll fucking put the weight on. I'll be up my head with it.
I can't wait for this scrap, man. When I heard you got the title fight, I was made up for you. Look, I'll always try to get you on to get you for a chin wag and get you on there.
Big up for that, man. I appreciate the support.
And look, have a great fight, man, on Saturday. I'll be tuning in, watching live. I know a lot of people at home, or a lot of people over here are going to watch it.
Oh, awesome. I'm glad you guys are going to watch, Yeah, it should be a good fight, man. I'm hoping that, it's going to show my whole skill set rather than, like a quick one,
Yes,
of course, I want it to be quick as possible. I want to get out, in and out. But, I hope you guys can see some extra stuff than fights.
Well, even if it's like 3-minute rounds, you can get a lot done in 3 minutes in a 3-minute fight.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So
yeah,
even
if it's 25 minutes, I've got to finish.
Yeah, exactly. So if you get a round in, there's plenty of time to showcase, kind of facets of your game that you've been growing.
Yeah.
And I know people at home are going to be tuning. Honestly, I've got people over here that I've been talking to, telling them about it. They've got Fight Pass, telling them about the fight, so they'll be tuning in, bro. Honestly, it's going to be absolutely insane, mate. So before I let you go, though, give people your social media so they can jump on and give you a follow.
Oh, yeah. So, sniper_fist on Instagram. Follow that for, like, the craziness, the memes and all the funny bullshit. That's on that account. And then my other, serious account is real_M96. That's my other Instagram account. So follow them too, and keep up to date with my journey to conquering all these guys, Yeah, when I get the belt, I'm going to get the microphone and I'm going to be like, look at me. To all the welterweights, and be like, look at me. I am the captain now.
Yeah, and call out all the man and get yourself defending them.
And I'm going to tell them all to suck my dick because listen, all these guys calling me out, I'm like, bro, like some of them, calling me out, I'm respectful. Some of them are respectful, which, I don't mean the bad comments to. Lou Long gave me a, call out, but it was a respectful call out. So, all respect to him. But then you've got like other welterweights trying to call me out in a disrespectful way. So I will talk to them afterwards, on a face-to-face basis.
Lou Long is a respectful dude.
Yeah,
and
he's a nice guy.
Awesome guy.
Yeah. I've never met him, but he seems respectful. Cool guy. So, I'm always going to be respectful to the people that are respectful to me. But there's other guys who are disrespectful, which I will see them face-to-face on the fight night. And, I have a word with them.
Hey, bro, Lou Long's doing a yoga instructor course at the moment.
I might have to join in one of his classes, man.
Hey, mate, honestly, he's a fun dude, really great guy, honestly. He's jump on his social media, you'll see him doing it. He's always, he's just a funny guy, likes to have a good sense of humour.
Yeah, I would like to join in one of his yoga sessions.
Definitely, bro. He's really got into his yoga of late. And do you know what? It helps fighters, though. Big time.
I fucking need yoga, man. My body's all stiff right now.
Exactly, yeah. I started doing hot yoga.
I might turn up to his session one time, and it'll be a funny surprise.
Yeah, schedule him for a fight, then go down to one of the sessions.
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun. Like, he'll have to do the class, innit? Like, he can't say, no, you're not allowed. I'll be
he'd have to.
I want to do some yoga.
Yeah,
Namaste. Turn up to the class and just do the yoga, man. I legit need some yoga, so.
Mate, trust me, huge benefit for me, mate. Help my hip flexors big time. Help my game for like triangles and stuff like that. Just the flexibility.
I was gonna say, I thought you said help my hips for a lane pipe. I thought you were gonna hip thrust.
You don't need help with that. You don't need help. I'm sure you're all good there.
Oh, I don't. I thought you were gonna say that. My
oh, mate, yeah. Nah. My game's strong. I'm a black belt in that game.
Oh yeah. I need to analyze your game. I need to analyze it one day.
You do. We'll work together. We'll have a Skype, yes. We can work together on it. Pass on the pointers.
Oh yeah. Make it a better world, innit?
What about sponsors, bro? Who's helping out sponsor wise?
LBC. There's so many. I've got my nutritionist. Nutrition by Kaz. He's been, working, and he's put me in the best shape of my life. So many I can't remember now, isn't it?
No, it's okay. A lot of guys get a lot of sponsors, and it's hard to remember them all. Don't worry. Look, you appreciate them all. That's the key.
I love them all. I love you all, and I'll expose you all on BT Sport.
Exactly. You'll have all that.
Can't get any better than BT Sport.
No, BT Sport, UFC Fight Pass, and Free Sport. It's a lot of accessible viewing for people to watch it. And then, last but not least, man, what about people that have helped you in the training camp? Then your training partners, and just friends and family and that stuff, bro.
my training partner, George Tokos, John Durant, my striking coach, the best striking coach in the game, Neto Nunez, my jiu-jitsu coach, John Danaher, Gary Turnan, all them guys at Henzo's, you know, who else is there? They're pretty much the main ones who have been helping me out, you know, a lot, you know, so I want to thank them, and if I've missed anyone out, I'm sorry, and I will shout you out after I win that belt.
Awesome, dude, bro, have a great fight. I will be tuning in, and like I say, it's going to be
enjoy the fight.
Oh, I will. Trust me. So will everyone else at home.